Hey, there we go. MATL season 3. What's up? We're back. We're
Can't believe
back.
it. I can't believe it.
Does it feel like to you it's been a long time or a short time?
Long time.
Okay.
Felt like it's been a long time.
Oh,
Just simply because. Wow,
sorry.
you good?
Yeah, I had the stream on the background. It started playing in my ear. Delayed.
Simply because we went through. Since this has ended, we went through full regular baseball fantasy year. We went through a whole baseball season. We went through drafting a whole football. If you do football, and we're back here, so it just seems long to me. Long time, but
Yeah.
I can't believe we're on
Yeah.
season 3. That freaks me out.
It is crazy. Season 3. And that's a great segue. First of all, go D-backs. They're choking today. Let me get my rally banner down there. um, yeah, so season 3, I think some of our returning owners have noticed there have been some changes. So we'll just quickly get some announcements out of the way. But so 2 managers sadly have bowed out for this season, and it's our Canadian friends, Tony Ducey and Christine. So it didn't sound like they had like any problems with the league or anything like that. There's no drama. It's just that they got other stuff going on.
Yeah.
But we did gain one more Canadian this year. So we do have international representation.
Okay.
But don't want to get it wrong. I want to say it's Jay is the Canadian. One of our new managers is Canadian.
I'll look it up on Facebook while you're talking.
Yeah. Anyways, we have expanded to 24 teams.
Woo.
24 teams now.
Woo.
So we started out, first year, 12, half that. First year, 12 teams. Had a great season 1. Amped it up season 2 to 16 teams, which was awesome. And now, because so many managers wanted to return, and we also always want to get new blood in here and let other people experience it for the first time. We have added, I believe, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 new managers. And I cannot wait to see how that goes.
I mean that's fantastic because it's hard to explain this experience to just when you're just in conversation until you actually fully just commit, come on in and experience it. That's when it really changes your perspective on what fantasy can be. So I'm excited to have the new blood. I really am, especially whenever you get some new blood that turns out to be very good. And that happens every single time we get new blood.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, right now we know some of these people more than others. Some of them we don't know at all. But right now they're just kind of names on a list. It will be interesting to see who separates themselves as time goes on and how good they do or how much they struggle.
Yeah.
But let's see. So I have a list of the managers. We don't need to go through all of them right now. But in conjunction with that, so since we have 24 teams, which is a lot, we have separated all of the managers and teams into 2 separate leagues, American League and National League. And just like old school baseball, sticking to our old school roots, there will be no interleague play in the regular season. So if you're in the AL, you aren't playing anyone in the NL unless you both make the World Series.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it is going to be fun. And then within each league, we have 3 divisions, which originally in baseball history, some of you may know this, some of you may not. They made an Eastern Division and a Western Division. And then eventually in 1994, when they added the Rockies and what was it, the Expos, they added a Central Division. So at that point, there was 3 divisions. So that's what we have: an East, a West, and a Central. These divisions have been selected, the teams in each division, is just based off of what is hopefully a good competitiveness dynamic. And then also, so we have a mixture of some new guys in each division and some veterans. And then also, we put some guys together that I think would like to be in the same division, kind of thing.
Some
Have a nice
rivals,
little
baby. Some
natural
rivals.
rivalry, yeah, or something like that. So
Mhm.
here are the divisions. Let me make it bigger here. There we go. Okay, and even bigger actually. This will go bigger. Oh, not that big. Well, okay, this is fine. American League East. Well, who other than Nathan Kirkwood the third? He's an AL East guy. The Yankees, right? So we
Uh-huh.
got Nathan Kirkwood in here returning for his second year, along with Rylan Stanley, $ hit machine, baby.
$ hit machine,
I asked him if
baby.
he's going to change his name this year. Guess what he said?
No.
Heck no. He's
Let's
keeping that
go.
name.
Let's
we,
go.
we got $ hit machine
Got to
here.
meet that man this summer, man.
Yeah, you
It
did.
was great. It was
Went
a
to that
great,
hops
great
game.
time. Great time.
Yeah, it was fun. Ryland and coming in his second year, and then Wade Walker coming in his second year.
Mr.
Resident Yankees fan.
Yankee. Mr.
Yeah,
Yankee.
Yankees fan. So, and then we have our new manager, Kyle. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to ask him how to pronounce. You think
Glazier.
it's Glazer or Glazier?
No, I think it's Glazer.
Glazer. I think
I would
you're
say
right.
Glazer. Kyle, correct us if we're wrong. I'm going to go
Yeah,
Glazer.
we're going with Kyle Glazer. Yeah. So that's the AL East. AL West, we have some of our, actually, all these guys live in Oregon. So AL West makes sense. Mike Arzi. I know Mike Arzi from church, actually.
Okay.
Great guy. He heads up the church softball league, which is actually a
Oh,
pretty big undertaking.
yeah, it is.
But he also works at the church. He's his assistant pastor. I don't think he would mind me telling you all that. It's cool. He's a great guy. He big Yankees fan
Oh,
and
man.
very into historic, Yankees
Jeez. That
baseball.
makes
All those
3
players.
Yankees fans so far out of the first 5.
I know. Shoot. Max Vernig. We all know about Max. Super. Been in
Mr. Correct us
playoffs
when
every
we're
year.
wrong, baby.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. He's right there. He's taught us how to pronounce a lot of names. Eddie Seacott.
Seacott.
And then his buddy, Tyler Bradley,
Okay.
is a new manager in the league this year. Friends with Max. I believe he's a Mariners fan. I don't know really anything about Tyler, actually. Looking forward to getting to know him. And then we all know Dan Cooper.
The legend, Mr.
Talk
Dan
about a
Cooper.
comeback story. Yeah. Last place in season 1 to a playoff team in season 2. So
Man. Got to
don't
meet him
count
too.
out. Yep, got to meet Mr. Cooper. So the AL Central, Jacob Mosby, of course.
Oh.
Can't sleep on Mosby. He's been very good. And then Ethan Saccone in here too.
Ethan Saccone.
Which Ethan are we going to get this year?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Focus Ethan or what did I do, Ethan?
Yeah. I have a feeling he'll make some adjustments here in the draft.
I think so too.
But they are also in the same division with our reigning AI champion, Brent Schrader, out of Michigan. So he's in the Central Division. This makes sense.
Well,
And
yeah. he was able to ride the Michigan Wolverine football success last year during the MATL season. Not going to be able to do that this year. So let's see if it changes things. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, as long he could still ride Michigan, as long as he doesn't try to ride the Detroit Pistons vibes. Then
but the Detroit Tigers making a run.
Tigers.
What are we doing?
I did not see that coming, but good for them.
Man,
good for them. And then poor Sam Miller. Whenever you see this, Sam, you are the newbie in the Central, so you're going to have to be division mates with with the reigning champion here.
Oof.
But I think you can handle it. We'll see. Going up to the NL. In the NL East, we have Josh Murray, Professor Josh. In the
Oh, is
house.
this guy from Tennessee?
Yeah, Tennessee, and then
Okay.
the Vanderbilt. So
Vanderbilt,
really
yes.
exciting. Great addition there.
Okay.
I was just looking at a Vandy jersey at work today, baseball jersey.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, then Josh Murray, excited to have him on, new manager, along with a familiar face here, Mr.
Ooh,
Brett Morgan.
6'8" Brett Morgan, Mr.
That's
Get
right.
Tossed, Brett
Mr.
Morgan.
Get off your dang phone,
Let's
Brett Morgan.
go. Get. Man. Legend.
What a legend. Yep. He'll look out for his girls. Brett Morgan, we know him, love him. And then Mark Jacobs, dude. Mark Jacobs. What a historic rise he had last year.
Mm-hmm.
From just kind of like, just another team kind of down there to would he play second or third in second in the regular season?
Yeah.
What a charge, man. Mark is fired up for this season too.
Is he?
Yeah, he is. Watch out for Mark, man. And then a new manager in here, friends with yourself and Brett Morgan.
Jonathan Suttmiller. He is actually, oddly enough, he has gotten mistaken as Brett Morgan numerous times because they kind of look alike because they are both about 6'8".
Oh wow!
So,
where are they feeding these guys out there? Shoot! How you go coach softball like they need binoculars to look down at their players?
They are, yes, very intimidatingly sized coaches. Yes.
Nice. Well, excited to have Jonathan on.
Kansas City Royals fan. Jonathan.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. AL we are NL. NL West. We got Giants fan, very fitting, Chris Leeper.
Mr. Unlucky.
Yes.
Will that change this year, Chris? That is the question.
Well, he's changing his name away from Ghost to Candlestick Park because that was a pretty ominous name, I think, So we'll see if that helps at all. But still one of the most surreal, unusual fantasy things I've ever seen. In terms of how the reverse roto went for him.
Oh my Lord. Terrible.
So great manager though. I'm excited to see what he does with his team this year. And then we have a new manager, and he is also a Giants fan in the Bay Area, Greg Frediani. Sorry.
Frediani.
Right?
Frediani? I would say Frediani. I would say Frediani. Could be wrong. Greg, please correct us.
Yes. Frediani or Frediani? Yeah, I'm thinking Fred. We'll see.
I would absolutely crack up if Max came on here and said, guys.
These guys are legends. You don't know how to say their names. Yeah. It's like Frediani or something like that. Oh, duh. Why do we know that? All right, Greg, excited to have you in the league. I don't know much about Greg, but big baseball fan. And then we have Travis Atkins, the reigning runner-up. What's up, puppy dog? I got the dog down here.
Travis is ready always.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Travis is gonna be legit. We all know he's in it to win it. Mm-hmm. And then we have Wayne Struthers, another new manager. So this division actually has two new managers in it. But Wayne, again, another person I don't know much about other than he loves baseball and he's excited to be in the all-time league.
That's all I need.
Yeah. Welcome, Wayne. The NL Central, Micah Wade, another powerhouse. His offense was amazing last year. His offense has been amazing in real fantasy baseball.
Ooh.
Although he's facing the show in the finals, and He's got Shotani to deal with there. Oh, battery low. Yeah, and then we have returning after taking a hiatus in season 2.
Jonathan Stonebarger.
John Stonebarger. You want to tell him about Stonebarger while I
John
plug in my
Stonebarger. Mr. John Stonebarger, hailing from Veneta, Oklahoma, northeastern Oklahoma, played in MLB All-Time League Season 1, took a hiatus for Season 2, came back for Season 3. He's ready. He's focused. However, he's a Dallas Cowboys fan. Let's not hold that against him.
He struggled in Season 1, and he's taken a hiatus from Season 2, so he's gonna he has a lot to prove. I feel like he's kind of right. Well, I would say he's riding a high. He had a really good fantasy season. The playoffs, not so much. So we'll see with John. We're always glad to have John around. So, and speaking of always glad to have him around, Brett Carter.
He's back.
We got 3 Oklahomans in this Central Division, which makes sense. It's the Central. Brett Carter, he's back. Last year was his first year. Took some lumps in his first year, but he's got that experience under his belt now. And we'll see. Brett Carter, he's normally the consolation division, like savant or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, or consolation bracket. Yeah. Although I think Morgan's taking it to him right now.
Is he?
Okay, and so this one, is that Pagliaro? Pagliaro? Oh, wait. Pagliario? Oh, this one might be harder than I thought. Pagliario. Pagliario?
Oh, man. Hey, Jay. Welcome, Jay. Welcome, Jay.
Hey, Jay. We'll just be calling you Jay all year. But yeah, if you could let us know. Wow, there's lots of pronunciations we're going to have to be
let us know, Jay.
corrected on. Yeah, let us know.
He's from Pennsylvania.
I'm going to go with, Pennsylvania. Nice. I'm going to go with Pagliario.
I'll click on his Facebook and see if I can get
I should be good at this because I do, announcing on the side, and I have to get pronunciations all the time, but I don't know. Doesn't mean I'm good at it. All right. So that's what we have. Those are our leagues and divisions. So again, these guys in the National League will play against each other. And then these guys in the American League will play against each other. One champion will meet up in the middle. And notice, of course, we put our last year's champion and the runner-up on separate.
Not to interrupt you. Poliero. Yes. Poliero.
Oh my gosh, I wasn't even close.
Poliero.
So the G is silent.
Poliero. That's what he has on Facebook. Poliero.
And the I is silent. Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Poliero.
Okay, Jay, you can't fault me for.
Forgive us on that one, man.
Poliero. Cool. I mean, it sounds cool. Poliero.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we have. So, without further ado, what we have all been waiting for. So, 24 managers. There's going to be a huge difference between the first pick in the draft and the 24th pick in the draft. Of course, it's a snake draft, but I'm very curious. Look at all these colors. 24 names. So, the way we'll do it, we'll start at 24. If your name comes up, whoever's name comes up first gets the 24th pick in the draft. And then, and then so on and so forth, 23rd, 22nd, all the way up to the final 2. Then we'll do a best of 5 to see who gets the first overall pick and can draft Paul Skeens. No, that's not eligible yet. Oh, sorry. Okay, we ready for this?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right, with the 24th pick in the season 3 draft will belong to.
Oh my gosh!
It's your buddy, Jonathan
Suttmiller. Rigged.
So
Respin. No.
welcome to the league. You
Okay.
have the last pick. Here
Right.
is, I'm going to share this with the rest of you, but this has the list of managers. And then this is where the sheet where you guys will be able to keep up on the draft. Over here, I'll have the drafter, the round pick, who's been selected. I'll update rosters as we go. We'll try to. It's kind of a lot, but and then over here we have a handy little optional cheat sheet. Top 700 hitters for offensive WAR. Top 350 starting pitchers WAR, and all-time save, top 200 all-time save leaders. Now, this is just a guide. It's not definitive because WAR, it can be kind of funky. But yeah, it's just names here. There's a lot of names here. So that's what this document is. I will be sharing it out to everybody. So, but with the 24th pick, we'll just put it in here now. Jonathan Suttmiller. All right, let's move on. We'll remove him from the list. And the 23rd overall pick will go to our reigning runner up.
Wow.
Travis. So, dang. Travis, yeah, he's going to get the 23rd and the 26th picks in the draft.
Okay. Well,
we'll see what Travis can do with that.
man, that's digging deep, boy.
Yep, start researching now, Travis. We're around the 23rd best players. All right, and the 26th. Okay, on to the next. Who is going to get the 22nd pick in the draft? Oh.
Wow.
Travis is going to be wedged between Jonathan Suttmiller and Ethan Ciccone. Ethan.
Well, Ethan's not going to be happy about that.
No, I was going to say, if I had to take a guess, I would say he's probably not thrilled with that draft position, but we'll see.
He's going to let
All
you
right.
know about it.
Yeah, 21st pick in the draft going to... Dude, we're going all
way.
Oklahomans here
No
right now.
way.
John Stonebarger.
Wow. Okay.
All Okies so far. John Stonebarger. All right, 21st pick. There you go, John. Okay, 20th pick overall in the draft.
And the next Oklahoman is...
Oh,
He
we've
broke the
broken
cycle.
the trend. It is our defending champ.
Wow.
Brent
So
Schrader.
defending champ and runner-up in the bottom 5?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Bottom 5. We'll see how they play that.
I'm not
And
sure.
it's a snake draft, so I mean, so it's not necessarily bad. Depending on how you look at it, it might be good, because you get the 23rd and the 26th overall pick. Whereas if you did first, you're not drafting again until
I almost think
here.
I would rather have the bottom half than the first, but
I'm curious to see what kind of. Oh, I'm putting these in the wrong spot, aren't I? I'm curious to see what those players look like around there. Yeah, because depending on who they are, yeah, it might be better. If you draft smart, it almost really doesn't matter where you are in the position, But
that's what I do.
All right. Let's see. That was the 20th. Yes. So we're going to the 19th pick in the draft. This is still 19th. There's a lot of managers.
Man.
It's like a whole league, a legit whole league. Looks like we are getting Josh Murray.
Okay.
Out of Tennessee. He's getting the 19th overall pick.
Okay.
Okay. All right. 18th overall pick will go to. Oh, it's gonna be close. Oh, right on the edge. But it
Wow.
goes to Kyle. What did we decide? Glazier?
I'm going to say Glazier,
Glazier.
but we'll see.
I'm gonna butcher it until he tells me what it is, and then I'll write it down and never get it wrong. Kyle Glazier.
Right.
He's probably heard that one before. I'm sure he has. All right. He gets the 18th overall pick. 17th overall pick goes to. There it is. Nathan Kirkwood. He's in it for revenge, man. It's redemption. He's going for redemption. Nathan Kirkwood.
Man, he's still waiting on that Don Mattingly game. He's still waiting on that.
1987, baby. Yeah. Was it August 87? Yeah, we got so close. So close. Okay, who's going to be drafting just before Nathan? What are we at? 16th, I think. Sam Miller.
Okay.
Sam Miller, another new manager. He's in the same division as our defending champ. All right, 15th overall draft pick. Going to. Oh, it's going to stay on our $ hit machine manager.
Let's go.
Ryland Stanley. Ryland. Well, you know what, Ryland? 15th overall pick. Do you think Mike Trout will still be on the board?
Will he get drafted?
We'll see. Ryland, you got a chance to run it back.
That's the great thing about new blood is they're going to draft based on not knowing what they've done in this league.
That's the deliberation will have to be whether or not to pay attention to the results from the first 2 years or to trust the numbers, and just think it was aberration. It's quite the dilemma. All right, Ryland's 15th overall draft pick and 14th will be it will be Brett Carter. Brett Carter with the 14th overall pick in the draft.
That's not bad.
13th overall pick. We're starting to creep towards top 10 picks. 13th is going to be none other than Wade Walker.
Okay.
Wade Walker, 14. Okay, 12th pick. 12th overall pick in the Season 3 MATL draft. There, Mark Jacobs.
Okay,
Mark Jacobs.
Okay,
Start
Marky
looking
Mark.
up. Start looking up top 12 players. I mean, they're all going to be really good players.
Yeah.
All right, 11. Just outside of top 10 picks. Who's it going to be? There he is.
Oh,
there he is. Reverse
Mr.
Roto
Unlucky,
nightmare. Mr. Unlucky. Well, not this year, though. I have faith. Chris Leeper. Chris Leap, you are the 11th overall pick. Not too shabby. He's going to be, not too long of a wait, kind of close to the middle there. Going to be able to get a really good player with his first pick. And middle might be really good in a draft like this. All right, we got into the top 10, the final 10, the 10th overall pick in the draft. Still a lot of new managers in here.
Mm-hmm. Oof.
Especially now as Brett Morgan,
The Tower.
the Tower, the Giant, comes off at 10. Exactly. Brett Morgan. Start researching your top 10, baby. Okay. 9th overall pick in the draft. It's going to be. There's one of our new rookie managers, Greg. Greg is in. Greg, you get the 9th overall pick. Not too shabby. He already has a team name here, the Millbrae Boomers.
Nice.
All right. 8th overall pick. 2024 draft. Another savvy veteran. Always in the playoffs. Max Vernig.
Max, man.
Max with the 8th overall pick. He could do something good with that. He's going to do something good with that. All right. Down to 7. We're getting down to it. 7th overall pick in the draft. Hey, Mike.
Ooh, RZ.
Mike RZ. With 7th overall pick in the draft. That's going to be a really good player. Mike with the 7th overall pick in the draft. Okay. And there were 6. 6th overall pick in the draft goes to. There's that man. The GM, as I call him. The GM. This guy puts Billy Bean to shame.
Ooh.
Micah Wade.
Literally changed his entire team in one offseason.
We got 3 straight M names here. Micah, Mike, and Max. Micah, Mike, and Max. Say that 10 times fast. All right. We're down. Top 5. The top 5. 5th overall pick goes to. These guys can smell it. They can smell that number 1. Oh, it's going to be our dude. You know he was hoping to get the first pick, but 5th is still really great.
Dano.
Thunder Dan Cooper, 5th overall pick. Wow. All right.
3 newbies and a Mosby.
3 newbies and the pride of Miami. Here we go. Oh, it's gonna be.
Oh
no! Mosby. Oh no! We shouldn't have mentioned it.
Cow. Okay.
4th overall pick.
3 newbies here.
Yeah, that means no returning manager is going to have a top 3 pick this year.
Wow.
This is going to be chaos. I have no idea what's going to happen here.
Wow.
Top 3 picks. We are down to 3 names. Tyler Bradley, Jay Pagliaro. No, wait. The G is silent and the last I is silent. Wasn't that what it was? Pagliaro.
5 seconds here. Pagliaro, yeah.
Got it. Okay. So Tyler Bradley, Jay Pagliaro, and Wayne Struthers. So the 3rd overall pick goes to. Ooh, Max's buddy, Tyler Bradley.
Interestingly enough, The AL Central Division has the 3rd, 5th, 7th, and 8th drafters.
3rd, 5th, 7th, and 8th. Wow. They're going to have some top-heavy teams.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. That's crazy. Okay. It's down to 2. So now the way we'll do it is best of 5. If it lands on their name, they get a point, a win or whatever. The first 1 to 3 gets the first overall pick. That's how we did it in the past, I believe. So, all right. Who gets the first advantage here? Wayne and Jay. Ooh, it looks like it's going to be Wayne.
1 for Wayne.
Yep. Jumping out to a 1-0 lead. Let's see. See what we got here. Oh, can it turn around? No.
2 for
Not
Wayne.
enough juice. Wayne.
Uh-oh. Clean sweep.
I don't know. Maybe. Can he prove it? Oh, I think he is. Wayne.
Sweep it.
Oh, you dirty dog. It was just meant to be. Wayne Struthers. Congratulations. You have the number 1 overall pick in the draft. Jared Weaver. Congratulations. Jared Weaver, wow. The American Nightmare.
I'm gonna post this up. You can take mine down. I actually took over your screen there as seen, but I'll show this real quick. This is this is the divisions. This is where they're drafting. And as you can tell, like I said a while ago, the AL Central right here. I have top 8 drafters.
Single digits.
Mm-hmm. The AL, I can't remember if this is East or the West, but they have 1 4th ranked and then a 22, 20, and 16. Wow. And down here in this division, you have a 2 and a 6, and then a 21 and a 14. Look at this one right up here.
Well,
all double digits.
All double digits. Wow, that one with Mike and John, that one has the most variety, I think. A 2, 6, 14, and 21.
Yeah, the AL West, or no, East. It'd be Nathan's. Look how close they are.
Yeah, those dudes are going to be stealing players from each other. They're going to have a real rivalry starting from draft day. Well, draft weeks.
Oh, shoot. That's pretty
I can't believe that AL West there. All top 8 picks. That's insane. Shoot.
All right, I'll stop sharing mine so you can share yours. My bad.
Let's see. No, it's all good. Oops. Why didn't it do it? Screen share. Oh, it says I'm sharing screen.
Oh, it's up here in the corner. You'll set the. Yeah, right there. Bam.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, okay. Oops. Did I do that? I did that wrong. Jay, Greg, I had Greg in there twice. Wayne, there he is. Yep. So we got Wayne, Jay, Tyler, Jacob, Dan, Micah, Mike, Max, Greg, Brett, Chris, Mark, Wade, other Brett, Rylan, Sam, Nathan, Kyle, Josh, Brent, John, Ethan, Travis, and Jonathan. So what I'll do is, of course, this is all going to snake around. And then I'm not going to do this all right now, but I will fill this all out tonight. So then you can reference it. Oops. Fill this all out so he can reference it. And then, or so all of you can reference it. Sorry, I got a message that threw me off. We also have the parameters up here. It's in the rules page, but you can reference it as you go. At least 5,000 plate appearances, 1,600 innings pitched for starting pitchers, 400 games for relief pitchers. All players have to have at least 8 MLB seasons. All of these players I scrubbed through should be eligible, but due to possible human error, I will have the caveat in there. If you draft someone who's not eligible, just double check. Or well, it's up to you to double check, but these guys should all be eligible. And that's that. We will be doing a series of videos leading up to the draft, helping you prepare. Right now, tentatively, I have the draft start date because it goes on for over a week, but the draft start date for October 25th. At what is it, 6 p.m. PST? That'd be 8 p.m. Central. We'll figure out the exact details on this and let you guys know. But I'll share this document out to the league so you all can reference this. And I have a bunch of other documents too. I have a document listing all the stats from all the players from our first 2 seasons. If you find that helpful, and I think I have another list that shows like some position eligibility or something. So yeah, that's what we got. Any closing remarks there, Mr. Shoulder?
No, we'll have, like you said, we're going to have a ton of information coming towards you. I know it might seem overwhelming right now. Don't be overwhelmed. I'm going to do this so they can see me better. There we go. Don't be overwhelmed at all. Enjoy the ride. And like I said, we'll have a ton of information for you guys. The returning managers are extremely open to helping you guys out. I promise you. They care about this league just as much as we do. So if you're new, reach out on Facebook, reach out to somebody, and I promise you we'll be able to answer the questions to the best of our ability. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just to echo that. I think the main things, I'm trying to think of the things that I would have thought of, I've been concerned about if I was new, like understanding position eligibility. They have at least, I think it's 400 games at a position to qualify. It's on the rule page, but I think I have a whole video on that I did last year. I might just repost it again this year. So then you just make sure you have, say you're doing the draft. You're like, okay, I need, I mean, you can do it however you want. But you can see who some of the better players are on the board, see if they line up with your position, or you can just, this is just like normal fantasy baseball stuff. You look for positional needs or talent needs. It depends, up to you what you're trying to do. What does Wade Walker say here? He says, I promise to just be whelmed, never overwhelmed. Perfectly whelmed. That sounds good. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe my addition there wasn't helpful, but just if you have any concerns, just ask. And between Ben and I or any of the previous managers, we'll answer any questions. And come once the draft starts, the draft is going to be
a beast.
It's always a beast. And this year we have 24 teams. So you just, back in the day, I don't know how it was for you, Ben, before fantasy baseball was online, even really. Even when it was online, the drafts weren't live. So I remember when I first did fantasy baseball, the drafts were long and they kind of went over the course of a week. You just kind of sent in your picks when it was your turn. And I didn't really remember stressing about it because I was like, oh yeah, we'll just even it out between, a week or so, and we'll put in our picks. But for some reason, this last 2 years has been like a scramble. It's been crazy. So
people want it now. You just got to be patient. It'll get done. You just got to be patient.
I think sometimes we psych ourselves out a little bit, get obviously excited, and I appreciate that people are excited about the league and ready to get going and know what their teams are. But the draft is not going to be short, no matter what. So just stay calm, keep calm, and move on. And then, but yeah, this year we had talked about doing our power hours. There will be specific days and times where we'll ask people, like, if possible, to really try to emphasize being on those times. Then we can just boom, 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 get a bunch of picks done. Hopefully, knock out a couple rounds in one sitting. We did that at least 2 or 3 times last year. It just kind of naturally happened. But I think this year, if we try to schedule them in a little bit or give a heads up, that it'll happen even more so. So. One of those times it happened while I was at the World Series game, and my phone was blowing up, and I'm like,
I was right. I was entering and
"Yeah,
whatnot.
Ben, take over, take the wheel." I got to lead my team to victory. Didn't work, but yeah. All right. Well, dang, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm just gonna pour over this draft list now. I have no idea who these new guys are gonna take. You know,
You new guys don't know this yet, but Preston's an over obsessive. Gets his mind on something, he obsesses over it. So you will quickly learn, like, wow, how does this dude have this much time to put all this stuff out? It's because he absolutely loves it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just get an idea and then just do it. So, yes. Yeah, I might be, Wayne, I might be hitting you up in the DMs trying to suss out who that number 1 pick is going to be. Ben and I always like to try to figure that out, but we're just the commissioners. So you let us know information. We won't share it officially. We won't share it with other managers.
I know who I'd take, but you do you.
Well, you've had a number 1 overall pick, so we do know who you would take.
I have.
That is, I guess, another point too. Is I might just have to send like a document to them with all the links to everything, because we also have the draft pages from year 1 and year 2. If you want to check those out to see where everyone's picked, I think the all-time stats page I made for the league also has their ADPs on there between year 1 and year 2. I put their average draft positions, so you can also see that and get a bit of an idea as well. So there we go. There we have it. This is a peak fantasy and historical baseball nerddom here.
It's great,
gentlemen. Can't say ladies and gentlemen anymore because Christine's not in the league, but yeah. So prepare for all the awesomeness that comes with just analyzing the living daylights out of historic baseball.
Yep.
And we learn something every single broadcast. It sounds like a cliche, but really do learn something new every broadcast. And it's cool. It's fun. Great group of guys.
Yep.
So there we have it. Congratulations, Wayne, on the first overall pick. And yeah, we'll be in touch with you all.
Let's go, baby.
Catch you later. Have a good night.